Yo, so guys, welcome back to another video. This is a reaction to the time Gordon Ramsay destroyed the vegan teacher. A lot of you probably won't know who the vegan teacher is, but she's just a troll. I don't know if she's still on the internet, but she's just a troll. A very big troll and a very annoying one at that. And Gordon Ramsay is a very hot-headed man. So the two combine, and obviously Gordon Ramsay, I feel like he's probably the most un-vegan someone can be. And she's a vegan, but she's a troll. That's not the main thing. She's just a cringy woman who tries to get attention from people like Gordon Ramsay. And it's obviously worked because she's got the attention from him and other people as well. I swear she went at Mr. Beast before. She's went at basically anyone who eats meat and has some kind of level of influence. She goes for because it works and it gets her numbers. But I don't know if she's still around. I mean, it says he destroyed her. So I'm excited to see this, and it's going to be so satisfying because she's just one of those people that you love to see get owned. Kind of like Jake Paul a few years ago. If you saw Jake Paul take an L, it was a flipping satisfying thing to watch. And it's the same thing with her. But yeah, we're going to check this out. Hopefully you're going to enjoy. And if you want more reactions to the channel, I'm down to do that because this channel is elite. And yeah, his videos I watch in my own time. So I mean, in the future I can just start watching them on YouTube reactions. I'm down for that. But let's jump into this and see what happened here, because I genuinely have no idea how this all escalated and the situation here. So it's all new to me, and yeah, I'm just excited to check this out.
The back and forth between Gordon Ramsay and the vegan teacher was one of the funniest beefs in internet history, and it all began on the 20th of January 2021. Firstly, we need to set the stage for the two contenders within this conflict. In the red corner there was Gordon Ramsay, who not only holds the title of the world's most famous chef, but also ranks in third place amongst the world's richest chefs with a net worth of $220 million.
Who's richer than him? What chefs are richer than Gordon Ramsay? I don't think of any other chefs. Jamie Oliver, but he's not going to be richer than Gordon Ramsay. Who else is there?
His restaurants boast a total of 16 Michelin stars and are so iconic that in 2006 the Queen of England awarded Gordon Ramsay the highest excellence order of the British Empire for the positive impact he had made on the country's hospitality industry.
Positive, but he's the most negative man. Nah, I'm joking, to be fair. He's probably done some good things. But have you just noticed, yeah? How old does he look? 17 years ago, 16 and a half years ago, probably. I mean, he looks the same in 16 years' time. Has he always just been a stressed-looking person?
Gordon Ramsay, the highest excellence order of the British. Confrontational branding is incredibly distinguished and recognizable, yet Gordon also has the ability to keep the content lighthearted and comedic whenever necessary, which works excellently on his TikTok page with over 33 million followers. The TikTok page rarely promotes anything serious, with his videos usually doing nothing more than laughing at the cooking done by other TikTokers.
What are you doing, flouring a filet mignon on your donut? Oh no, you're not covering a filet mignon with fruity pebbles, no.
Right.
No, come on, dude. I'm gonna kick your butt.
Take it out.
Take it out? Yeah, throw it in the trash. Oh. No. Look at it. It's white in the middle. It's overcooked.
Perfect medium
rare. What's that? Marshmallow.
Baby. Delicious.
As a whole, Gordon Ramsay is up there amongst the most respected celebrities of all time, whilst our other contender in the blue corner, that vegan teacher, is down there amongst the least respected celebrities of all time.
Bottom of the barrel.
She started her social media journey back in early 2020, and as mentioned in the previous video discussing Mr. Beast, her goal is to mischaracterize the most beloved influencers by framing them in any way possible as terrible anti-vegans who are trying to destroy the world by eating meat.
You're just so happy that Mr. Beast bought a whole...
Bro, just hearing her voice actually makes me want to just rip my hair out, man. She's the most... Honestly, she's the... Oh my god, I hate her so much. I just can't be asked. Her voice pisses me off. I don't even think she's being 100% serious, but she genuinely probably is. Just the way she talks, I can't fully take it serious, you know, but... Oh, my fingers are already crawling, man.
Whole store full of food and donated to the poor, right? What did that include? Innocent chickens who were murdered. The whole thing is wrong. Nothing that he did in that equation was good.
Her achievements include being banned from TikTok numerous times, having an average channel dislike ratio of over 50%, as well as owning the largest vegan documentary DVD collection in the Northern Hemisphere. Almost.
What a flex is that? I'm just looking at this though. Who are the 14,000 people liking her videos? Oh my god, there's 14,000 people with the same mindset. Hopefully not. I assume a lot of those are just trolls who just also find it funny just seeing her troll people. Because at the same time, she's doing well from it, she's getting views. I mean, it's working, but...
All of her growth has come from commentary channels talking about how terrible her takes are on topics relating to food.
Vegan teacher, I think you have this problem of just not really realizing that nobody is going to ever really care about your message that you're trying to deliver.
And from the get-go, it's obvious that the vegan teacher had absolutely no authority in comparison to Gordon Ramsay. However, with Gordon being one of the most distinguished chefs in the entire world, and the vegan teacher always looking for someone to call out, she'd begin the conflict on TikTok with a video explaining to Gordon Ramsay that animals weren't food from her perspective.
So Gordon, one of the problems that I noticed that you have is you don't seem to understand the difference between food and animals. Food is something that you get out of the ground or you take it from a tree, and it's something that's very healthy for us to eat. Animals are alive. Chickens and cows, sheep, these things are not actually foods.
Now,
She's saying this right, but there's probably people out there who think vegetables and all this are living things. You take them out of the ground, they're living, right? They're growing. What, are you just supposed to not eat them because they're living? They're living in their own way. I mean, at the end of the day, you could use this example for everything. I respect vegans, I do, but people like this just ruin it for everyone, because it's like, if you want to do that, and I mean, I don't think being vegan's a bad thing at all, it's a good thing. If you want to do it, do it. It's helping certain things and your values, right? But if you're someone who has to get to this level, you're just an idiot, man. It's just, and it'd be the same thing for people who eat meat. If there's people who eat meat with this kind of mindset, but in the other way, you're just an idiot. You're just such... Oh, my God. You're so full of yourself. Like, come on, man. Just do what you want to do for yourself and let others eat meat and be happy, or don't eat meat and be happy. Like, what the fuck?
to give the vegan teacher credit where credit is due, her argument here wasn't all that terrible. She presented it in a persuasive, logical, non-forceful way, using points that could be understood by anybody. The idea that if there's food on the trees and in the ground, then maybe it's best not to eat animals is a pretty appealing idea when you take it as a basic surface level argument. However, from this point onwards, it will become apparent that this was pretty much the only appealing logical argument she'd make, as her disdain for Gordon Ramsay seemed to grow, and her attacks became increasingly dumber and dumber. This can be observed in the next video she'd upload on him, being a 27-minute long video, which began by describing Gordon Ramsay as the following.
Today we're going to talk about the devil. The devil's name is Gordon Ramsay. A devil is defined as a creature that does nothing but harm in the world.
You look like a devil. You look like a flipping... Oh, what is it? What are they called? Not ghosts. I look like a ghost. What are they called? Not demon. I guess demon. I could like see her in like Insidious or something. Like, she looks scary, man.
The vegan teacher's justification for Gordon Ramsay being the devil was that he was paying to make himself look good on camera.
When you have a lot of money, you can pay people to film you in whatever light that you want.
Of course
and
you
make
can.
your life seem like one giant trip to Disneyland.
Yet apparently Gordon wasn't only the devil, but was also a psychopath, as he was not able to empathize with the meat he was cooking.
He's a kind of psychopath who really cannot see into the eyes of an animal and see them as sentient beings. Maybe he truly is disconnected.
The stupidity of the video was instantly reflected in the comments, with the top 3 being Stan Gordon Ramsay, the king, the legend, the god. Gordon, don't listen to her. I love Gordon Ramsay's savage
I
remarks
bet she
and
was
his food, as well
fuming
as
seeing
Gordon
these
Ramsay
comments.
is the best person ever since Jesus Christ himself. However, despite the backlash and support for Gordon, under the assumption that he would never respond, the vegan teacher doubled down on the criticism by uploading another video stating that Gordon Ramsay was a terrible father because he did the TikTok egg challenge with his daughter.
Why is Gordon Ramsay such a terrible father? Why does he teach his children speciesism, which is the pure...
Do you reckon she's a mother? I mean, I don't want to go too deep into it, but if she's someone's grandma, most likely. Imagine this being your grandma. And, like, imagine being the partner of this. Imagine, like, how jarring it must have been day by day. I mean, maybe she found someone with the same mindset, so it worked well. Or she didn't. But just imagine, she's coming at people with this kind of energy. What? Look at it from your perspective. Someone having to deal with you every day. Bro, if you were my mum, oh my God, I would be running away at 12 years old. I'm good, man. I want to just relax. Not hear this stuff 24/7. You'd probably come home from school and she'd ask you, what did you eat? Or like, what did they serve you? And she'd have probably forced the school to just feed you food that she wants you to eat. Imagine that, bro. Because, I mean, I honestly think that would be the case. I don't know her background or what, but I honestly think if she was a parent and their kid was going to school and they were getting hot meals cooked or whatever, or she was packing their food, they would have not been getting the nutrients they need. For sure, man. That's for sure.
Purest form of racism.
which was accompanied by a Gordon
Children. Why is Gordon Ramsay such a terrible father? Why does he teach his children speciesism, which is the purest form of racism?
which was accompanied by a Gordon Ramsay diss track titled Why Are You a
Oh my
Vegan-Phobic Animal
God.
Bully? However, while this diss track failed to grab the celebrity chef's attention, it would be with one song on TikTok shortly thereafter that the vegan teacher would finally be noticed by Gordon Ramsay.
Eating animals is wrong, Gordon Ramsay. Hurting animals is wrong, Gordon Ramsay. Share this song, and if you call me a donut, that's fine.
Vegan
As long as
donut.
you're
Yeah, he eats burger to me or something.
The video captioned beef burgers were consumed while making this
Oh,
TikTok
God.
showed Gordon Ramsay eating lettuce as if he was trying to appease the vegan teacher before spitting it out, calling her a vegan donut, and taking a bite out of a juicy beef burger. As the comments began to roll in, it was obvious that people loved Gordon's hilarious response. My respect for Gordon
You gotta
Ramsay.
rate him,
Nice to
man.
meet you, you vegan donut. We've been waiting for this, whilst countless news articles were written about the event in favor of Gordon. The video response would go on to gain over 60 million views, which was more than the vegan teacher's
Oh
total
my
YouTube
days.
viewership combined. However, this was still only the beginning of the conflict. One thing that you have to respect the vegan teacher for is that her tolerance to criticism is on a whole different level. Most creators pretend that they don't care about criticism, but the vegan teacher seems to be one of the very few who legitimately couldn't care less about what people have to say about her. Despite being roasted by the entire world for a song about Gordon Ramsay, she'd brush it off as if it were nothing and upload another song as a response, in which she'd claim that Gordon Ramsay's TikTok was laughing at the trillions that had died, and that he was bullying the most innocent of animals just for fame. In addition to this, the vegan teacher would criticize Gordon's level of maturity.
His response was to eat an animal in front of me. Does that sound like the response of somebody who's in their 50s? A mature person?
Before going on to compare his TikTok response as similar to World War II.
Think back to World War II and what happened there. This man thinks it's okay for that to continue to sentient beings.
Which was concluded by the vegan
Oh my
teacher
God.
uploading another video in which she'd have a mental breakdown over the response.
I would have said it was okay to keep doing it! Into the shopping carts, like all of this. It's just terrible.
The vegan teacher snapped
Bro, she is insane. What the hell? I just pray when I get older or whatever, when I get to a point in my life, I hope I don't get like this, man. Maybe she was nothing like this when she was younger, and when she got older, she just found a reason to... I mean, I don't know. She just found a way to go viral or what, but like... I mean, I say that, I'm sure she was like this when she was younger as well. There's no way someone with this kind of opinion would have just got it out of nowhere. It would have been something that she's had her whole life. But this, goddamn, I knew she was jarring, but this is a whole nother level.
Snapping back at Gordon Ramsay gave enough substance for the commentary community to make their own videos on the drama, with uploads from Pancho, Jaden, and Bray all gaining pretty substantial view counts. The amount of exposure the beef was providing to Gordon Ramsay was observed in a forum post reading, "I think it's clever marketing. He made the obvious choice, siding against her. Short, easy to make a video employing a famous catchphrase of his, guaranteed to blow up and receive massive support. Now all of us, including me, are talking about the guy, mostly in a positive light. He's built on his reputation of being rude, funny, honest, and relevant without generating too much personal controversy. He handled the matter incredibly well." While Gordon Ramsay was without a doubt the clear favorite within the conflict, it's not like the vegan teacher wasn't getting any benefit from it. In the month that Gordon responded via
Obviously, she must
TikTok,
have
the vegan
grown.
teacher's YouTube viewership would increase from less than 200,000 views per month to well over 2.5 million views per month.
Money.
And with the vegan teacher observing how much traffic this first response provided, she began to fish for another by uploading more videos critical of Gordon Ramsay. She'd claim that Gordon Ramsay should be in jail while sporting some fresh new "Gordon Ramsay is an animal abuser" merch, which was followed by another video in which the vegan teacher would try and make Gordon lose one of his sponsors.
Hello, Silk Milk. Apparently you're paying money to Gordon Ramsay to promote your product? How crazy is that? Don't be doing that. He doesn't care about your milk. He's not even vegan. Why would you want him to promote this wonderful product that I drink myself every day?
Now, I'm sure Gordon Ramsay could have yet again annihilated the vegan teacher by mocking her outlook on life in another TikTok, yet his next response was actually a little more elegant and wholesome. As a result of his first response to the vegan teacher, countless farmers created their own TikToks, thanking Gordon Ramsay for sticking up for the meat industry, stating that people similar to the vegan teacher had interrupted their daily life and even sent them death threats as a result of being farmers. Gordon would take a bunch of these clips before compiling and uploading them as a compilation video with a caption reading, "Always standing behind farmers, grateful for the work they do and passion they have on a daily basis, hashtag every chef needs a farmer." This video would once again go viral, amassing 30 million views, with almost every single comment stating something positive, yet this only seemed to give the vegan teacher another opportunity to respond. She'd upload a new video titled "Gordon Ramsay, Stop Encouraging People to Steal," in which she addressed the second response.
In this video that 19.5 million people saw, these are some farmers who are saying thank you to Gordon Ramsay. The gentleman at the beginning, he is saying thank you to Gordon Ramsay because he's saying, you know, we really appreciate that you are giving us the green light to keep hurting these innocent cows.
Before stating that she had started to address each of the farmers individually.
I took 2 of these farmers and I made videos dedicated towards them. I didn't have time yet to do all of them.
At this point, Gordon Ramsay likely realized that giving the vegan teacher any extra attention was a lost cause, as there would be no more responses from his end. Yet, the damage had already been done. It was stated by the vegan teacher in a YouTube video that her only goal was to get the world's attention.
On TikTok, I do whatever I can to get the world's attention. You gotta do a song and a dance and be crazy and do whatever it takes to get people's attention. And then when the attention is there, then you maybe have the chance to get them a little tiny bit interested in what you're saying of that substance.
But do you reckon anyone, especially younger people, are going to get interested by this? There's a point. Like you can be over the top and just so like to one side. No one's going to take what you say serious. I'm sure you could get more people being vegan if you were a lot more, just less jarring about it. I don't know. It's just maybe she's making a point and she got a lot of people watching, so she probably changed a few people, but still, like, the overall opinion would have probably made people hate vegans overall more because of people like her. Like, maybe you got 1 or 2 people that became or got more interested in being vegan or whatever, but then you're going to make a whole load of people hate vegans who, in general, there should be nothing there. People who are vegan, there's nothing against it. It's just people like you who make other people hate it so much more. I don't know. It's just, I think it's all just for her own personal gain, to be honest, and it's working again. But she's using it and now saying, "Oh, I'm doing it for all this good." I don't think you are. I'm gonna be real.
And this is exactly what she managed to do. The vegan teacher achieved a certain level of notoriety and became widely talked about, largely due to a video mentioning Ramsay. Gordon got 90 million views out of it, the vegan teacher got an online career out of it, so maybe it was simply a win-win for both individuals.
She got a career out of it, and that's what I'm saying. Again, she may have got a few people on her side and people interested in it, but I'm gonna 100% say 98% of the people who watched it, it would have probably made them view veganism as a much worse thing. Just probably make them hate it because of how she comes across and stuff. But yeah, that's his reaction. Hopefully enjoyed. If you want more of these reactions from the channel, let me know in the comments. And yeah, until next time, like, subscribe.